people here that I play ice hockey. They often ask me why I play such a violent sport. I agree with them, and I argue back. Grown men and women colliding into each other like bumper cars at a speed of 40 kilometers an hour is quite impressive. But I also want them to be shocked, so I hit them with another concept. Hockey players take pleasure in sacrificing their body to help the team win. Usually, they look strangely at me, as they think my colleagues and I are crazy. I have drawn their attention because their personal and professional lives are full of small efforts and sometimes sacrifices they must concede to a group of individuals. What can they learn from fearless hockey players? How can they be satisfied through pain? One of hockey's most underrated game action is called a block shot. It occurs when an opposing player shoots the puck towards the net, and a defender tries to block it with his own body in order to prevent the opposing team from scoring. It's really hard to explain how much a block shot hurts. Imagine yourself, a puck, flying at you at a speed of 150 kilometers per hour. I can guarantee you nothing blocks its pain. Stopping the puck is so crucial to winning because it avoids a team conceding 1 or 2 goals per game on average, making all the difference between the winner and the loser in a close match. The chances of winning increase so drastically that it's the captain's role to make sure every player feels included and connected to the group, to be motivated enough to commit themselves to extreme pain for the team. The brotherhood and sisterhood you create on the ice gives you the strength to skate the extra mile and block the extra shot. During one of the seasons that I was captain, we weren't winning enough games to reach the playoffs and contend for the country's title. I was putting all my energy to the team, and losing was overly frustrating. I cared so much that I had to find a solution. At the end of one of the games, I had a meeting with my coach. His suggestion for motivating the team members was so simple. At our next practice, our Canadian coach explained. Salut les boys, comment ça va? Je vous explique aujourd'hui. À chaque fois, vous aidez l'équipe à gagner, je te donne un calice de stickers à coller sur ton helmet. T'as-tu donc bien compris? Which translates from French Canadian. Each time that you help the team, I'll give you a sticker to wear on your helmet. Nobody expected this, and my teammates complained. Mais, Nico, il nous prend pour des enfants ou quoi? J'ai vraiment une tête à collecter des autocollants. We're not babies. We don't collect stickers anymore. Bizarrely, we won our next game. Our coach started to distribute the first stickers to the ones that had committed enough, and only half the locker room received the precious award. Honestly, the stickers were pretty cool. So those that didn't receive any were deadly jealous. During the next couple of days, I had the feeling that something really special was happening. A healthy competition was rising, and everybody was giving his best because each sticker represented the team, not the individual. We would celebrate the contribution of a teammate and not his talent, making our actions more valuable. If you watch a hockey game and a player is doing something stupidly dangerous, like throwing his body in front of a shot, his apparent craziness is therefore a conscious risk he takes for the team. The only madness players need is to be irrationally altruistic and convinced that every single sacrifice is legitimate. We were winning more games with this mindset. But our coach made yet another unexpected change. After winning against the most powerful team in the championship, he decided not to give us stickers at the end of the game. We were all very surprised and frustrated because we were so proud to win that night. Our coach took me aside and asked me two things: not to change our routines and cheer every teammate. With the help of the other leaders and combining our experience, we prepared the group to be accountable, even without the stickers. And we won, and the following ones too. The sticker phase created a favorable environment to build trust between us, which led to outstanding results. The connections we made gave us the confidence to define every single teammate with this one word. Every teammate is one teammate. Our teammate, the people that surround us. We love them, and we want them to be successful. Our quality allowed us to become more goal-focused, creative, and confident. In other words, if an individual creates valuable connections with the others, and they help each other, and they strive for a shared goal, the overall performance will increase drastically. Do you remember when we didn't seem to have a chance of reaching the playoffs? Well, we did, ranking 8th. We were cup contenders. We faced the best team in the regular season, but we lost our 2 first games. If we lost a third time, we would lose the series, and our great season would come to a brutal end. The trip to the game seemed excessively long. We could feel the anxiety inside the team's bus. Nobody would have guessed what followed. While we were warming up on the ice, all the lights suddenly shut down. The stadium turned from white to black. Everything was plunged into darkness. An alarm rang. An electrical room had overheated, and the ice rink was on fire. We quickly got out of the building, helping each other, while the firefighters ran in the opposite direction to stop the fire. Our bus took us to play at a nearby rink, where sadly, we lost the final game. On our way back home, I was overwhelmed with emotions. I was crying with pride. What I saw that night will stay in my mind for my whole life. I saw my teammates switch from their warrior mindset of beating an opponent to an immense preoccupation of checking that every single teammate was safe. Winning as a team was less important than being a team. This last game was the final proof that we achieved something special that season. Connections gave us strength, and this mindset will define us forever. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicola.